Hey everyone, it's Snipezy and welcome back to some more Mass Effect Andromeda, and we are now on part 5. Last time we met up with PB, who helped us restore Eos, which is a planet that has been polluted by some sort of weird gas, so we went underground to find some remnant technology and sort of bring back the life of the planet. We also met up with Drac, who is a Krogan, and he is pretty nasty, but it'll be really awesome if we can catch up with him again in this part. So quickly before I get into the single player, there are a couple of things that I want to go over. So the first thing is, you may be able to tell that I have changed the decor of the room. I didn't actually mention this in my update video, which is pretty much the last video that I recorded since I changed everything. Also, I'm wearing an awesome hat today that I mentioned before, that's on my Instagram, and I basically got this from the same website called Gamerbilia, I believe, as well as this cool t-shirt. But yeah, I got them from the same website as well, and if you would like to get your hands on these little goodies, then I will leave the links in the description. Also, the other thing I'd like to go over is the multiplayer, because I've been playing that all the time. So let's go and check out the multiplayer. Okay, so we are currently on the multiplayer menu, and I'm going to be going through all the characters that I tend to play through on this mode. So as you can see, I've been playing this game a lot as well. If you can see the Apex rating, 6,300. I know, I've been playing it so much. But the classes that I actually like to play as are the Asari Adept. I think she is just really strong with the Annihilation ability, throw and lance. She's pretty awesome. She can do loads of detonations. And of course, I do like to play as the Infiltrator. I've managed to max him out as well, just by getting all of the sort of basic packs. And I also like to play as the Asari Duelist, and as you can see, I've maxed her out. I also like to play as the Krogan Gladiator, even though the melee is quite difficult to get a hang of. And also, I gotta say, the Angara Insurgent is pretty awesome. He is like a really handy class, like giving people shields, and he's got his own little drone and he can set up mines. It is pretty awesome. And as well, as you can see from the list, I have been playing a couple other classes, as well as the female adept. I quite like playing as the adepts in the multiplayer, it's quite fun. So quickly as well, I'm going to go through the strike teams, just so I can show you guys what I have been doing on that. I basically have about 5 groups, and I'll show you them now. Yeah, I have about 5. 4 of them are maxed out, and the bottom one is level 17, but that won't be long until that's maxed out as well. I've also been upgrading them with like some upgrades so that they do well in their performance in the missions. And as well, I'm just going to send them off now. I'm going to send off some of the little squad members on some missions. And as you can see, I'm just going through the teams sort of like what I was doing before, but I didn't have as many teams when I was going over the strike teams. But I'm just trying to find the classes that are like best suited for the actual mission, and normally I like to get the gold missions out of the way, so once they're done, I can focus on the silver and bronze, and I sort of like go from the hardest to the lowest sort of rank as I go through. And I tend to actually play on the actual Apex missions sometimes. I haven't really been playing the multiplayer as much, but as you can see, I've been cracking a lot of minutes into the mode. But yeah, I think it's really fun. So all the multiplayer stuff is out of the way. Let's crack on back to where we last left off on the single player of Mass Effect Andromeda. Okay, so we are back, and now the objective is to sort of like give the radiation time to clear up. So now we're going to go ahead and get in the Nomad and head to our objective. So if we just go over here to the bridge.
Cora, can I have a word or two? You get 1. It'll sound more sincere if it's 2. 1. All right. Anti-disestablishmentarianism. So much for sincerity. If you only give me 1 word, I'm going to pick a big one. Just shut up. If you'd let me have 2 words. PB, I swear, I was going to say, I'm sorry. For always trying to push your buttons. Now, if you'd give me 3 words. Just quit while you're ahead, please.
Cat ahead. They appear to be fighting a Krogan.
Oh.
Drac?
Is that Drac? Oh yes, let's go help him out. Right, I need to get used to actually getting out of this thing, because I can't remember the controls. Ah! There we go. Right.
Radiation levels normal.
We've got targets.
Oh. Oh dear, they mean business. Okay, we got him. Oh, there he is. Hi, Drac. We've come to save the day. Charge that overload and go. Oh, nice. We stunned them.
Ryder, about time you joined the party.
Alright, yes, it is. Because we want you in our party. Oh, remains, hello. Okay. Assailant, whatever that is. Oh, hello.
That's it, kid. Keep it up.
God, they're gonna try and corner us, aren't they? Oh no! This is not how I wanted to die.
Rest.
Right, okay, now I'm gonna get the sniper out because I've got a bit of distance on me.
Nice.
There you go. Oh, we leveled up.
That fight was fun.
Yeah, you could say that.
You can really handle yourself, kid. And I hear you're the one to thank for clearing up the sky. Had your number all wrong.
Yeah, you did.
So the clouds parted, and these Ket look pretty keeled over. Maybe us humans can pull our weight after all.
Well, you can, clearly. But there's a lot to do before I'd be that smug about it. You know what? I'm gonna ignore my gut and join up.
Yes!
The fight was good, and we can do it again.
Alright.
And before you go saying you don't need a Krogan, believe me, you do.
Yes, you do. We definitely want a Krogan on our team because they are so strong.
Sent audio logs about these regions back to the Nexus.
Okay.
Fairwinds Basin. Lowest radiation count in the area. Little bit of hope.
It's a good
Alright.
spot. You can feel it.
There we go.
This
So
is
now
where
we've
we'll
done
build
that.
our new outpost.
Yeah,
A real
an
beginning.
outpost.
Prepping deployment order. You must choose what purpose this new outpost will serve.
Ooh, I get a
Nexus
choice.
doesn't get a say.
Resources are at a crisis point. Protocol states this judgment call falls to the Pathfinder. With
Oh,
current
yeah.
supplies, you could build a military outpost focusing on defense and militia training.
Right.
Alternatively, a scientific outpost could advance the initiative's research and discoveries.
Research and discoveries, that does sound like a good idea. Opinions from the team, yes.
What do you think? Military outpost or scientific?
Pathfinder's call, but research is no good if we're dead. Military.
Can't solve the remnant with guns. Scientific for sure.
Be advised that the first outpost placed by a Pathfinder will be a statement in itself.
Yeah.
Fair or not, your choice will represent the initiative and its intentions in Andromeda. Consider carefully.
Well, I think the best choice to go for is a scientific outpost straight away, because the whole Andromeda initiative is all about exploring these planets and, like, you know, just trying to get used to the whole system because it's completely new to us and there's lots of things to discover, such as creatures, planets, that type of stuff. So I'm going to go for scientific outpost.
Prioritize research and discovery. That's our foundation. And our future.
Orders prepped. Ready on your signal.
Alright.
Andromeda Initiative, this is Ryder. Pathfinder. EOS is ready for deployment.
Copy that.
So they're coming down to the planet.
Outpost blocked inbound. And ready as hell.
Alright. And it's that woman as well. I wonder what she's gonna be talking to us about then.
August Bradley, operational head for this block. Mayor now, I suppose.
Alright.
We're ready to make the most of what you delivered.
Alright. Take good care of it.
I feel like I should toss you the keys. Be nice. It's been through a lot.
Understood. Prodromos. That's what we're calling her.
Prodromus, okay.
They're eager. I haven't seen eager for months. EOS is far from golden. But now it's a producer. A real and reasonable first step. They think you did the impossible. The Nexus. I warned them, hoping was irresponsible. You proved me wrong, Pathfinder.
Seems like she's turning a new leaf. You were right to be cautious. What's your game? Yeah, she might be up to something, who knows?
What are you playing at? Seems like being my friend is suddenly valuable.
Yeah.
Fair assumption.
We're on to you. We know what she's up to. She may be friends with our
reality
father,
rider?
but still.
You brought us time, but one outpost on a long-shot planet won't stop us from starving. You already have a lead on something else?
The nav point from the vault.
Now it gets complicated.
Right.
The others are ready to officially sanction your efforts, to be a part of your success. We all want the initiative to succeed, but after failing for so long, no one agrees on how to do it. Be aware, that's all.
Oh, you're just as manipulative. I can hold on myself. Let's go for that.
Watch out for everyone. But not you, right? You're genuine.
I know what I came here to be. Talk to Bradley. Later, we'll go over the extended job of Pathfinder. Until then.
Also, after like the
Hands waiting
patch,
on
she
the
looks so much
Nexus.
better. Alright. So, we need to speak with Tan at the Nexus Pathfinder HQ. Give AOS radiation time out. I don't know what I said. Speak with Addison on Nexus. A better beginning. Yes. So, we need to give AOS radiation time to clear. So, that's what it said before. Alright, so I'm guessing we're going to be heading back to the Nexus then. So before I said that there's been some patches to the game, I think there's been about 2 since I last actually played this game, and the one that I'm currently on is 1.08, and I will leave a link to the description on the actual Bioware website, and it tells you all of the details that you have on what the patch actually gives you. I think there's things such as improved customization. There's a choice for Scott Ryder to romance the character Jarl, who we haven't actually found yet, but we will be hopefully in the next episode or in this episode, so who knows. Also, whilst I'm actually traveling to the ship, I just want to quickly talk about what I mentioned in my update video, where I basically said I'm not sure if I'm going to be recording another Mass Effect Andromeda video, but probably, as you guys can already tell, the recording isn't amazing as I would want it to be in terms of the quality and it lagging and stuff like that, but I just don't want the whole experience to be like this, and there's nothing really I can do about it since my PC itself just can't cope with it. It just gets super hot when I play this game. Like, I can touch it from here, from the seat, and it just gets boiling within minutes. And I know, yeah, that's meant to be the idea that the computer's meant to get hot and all that, but it's just a bit irregular. And as you can tell, it still lags, the game still lags, and I'm not on super high settings on the game. You know, it's just the actual PC struggling to keep up with everything, so I just don't really think it's best to try and wear it out, I guess. And as well, I don't want the experiencing to be this sort of like strenuous where it's just lagging and things like that, you know. So I do have some actual ideas as to what I can do instead to make up for the for not completing the campaign. I do have some ideas.
Before the meeting gets started, I have bunk assignments for PB and Drac.
Already put my rucksack in the kitchen. I'll hang out there if that's okay.
And I'm in one of the escape pods. More my speed. That's fantastic. Welcome aboard. Any thoughts, Ryder?
Next time, ask first, whatever is cool. Let's go for that.
This isn't a military vessel, but there need to be rules. Better to ask about protocol.
Yeah, listen to
Let's
us.
talk about our success on Eos. Besides establishing our first viable outpost, we did some amazing things. We discovered the Remnant and breached their vault.
And didn't get killed.
Yes.
Overcame radiation poisoning a number of times.
And didn't die.
Confronted by Ket at every turn.
Once again, did not get killed.
You guys really need to raise the bar on what you call success.
Yeah, should we use the Krogan definition of success that got your homeworld nuked by your own people?
Oh, shots fired.
Fair enough.
Gosh.
Let's focus. Back to the task at hand. Looking forward.
Exactly. Here's my only question. When do we hit that next vault? It looked active. We have to get on that.
Yes.
Hang on. We need to not go off half-cocked.
There are initiative priorities. The team calls the shots.
Actually, the Pathfinder calls the shots, just to be clear.
Oh. Sucking up to us there, aren't you,
So what do
Cora?
you need from us, Ryder?
Just get along, work hard. Just get along. We don't want
Let's
any
be
argy-bargy.
kind and give each other the benefit of the doubt. Finding a home for tens of thousands in this hellscape is stressful enough without adding dysfunction.
You got it, boss.
If Krogan are known for one thing, it's getting along.
But not humility or self-awareness.
Well, that is quite questionable, there.
Let's head back to the Nexus. PB, Drac, see Lexi for a physical. Good meeting, everyone.
Well, it will slowly improve. You can't expect it to be all fabulous. Augmentations are rare materials that can be added to some blueprints, sorry. Items incorporating augments, blah blah blah. Okay, I didn't actually get to read that. Thanks, game. Right.
When you've got a minute, stop by the medbay.
Okay. So, I don't actually think we've taken the time to talk to people.
Nice place you found.
Clean air, plants, helps me think.
Something on your mind?
Maybe.
Take it easy.
Your biotics always do that when you're maybe stressed?
I got it. I'm good. I don't normally lose it like that. A huntress should have better control.
Huntress?
Another term for an Asari commando. I was one, before the initiative.
Oh, damn.
Some things stick, though. Like losing the old man.
Wow. Asari Commando,
How
eh?
does a human soldier get to serve with Asari?
Prove your biotics can rip an APC apart, and people get nervous. Funny that. The Alliance found me a cross-species military initiative in a hurry. Sent me to Thessia to serve with the Huntress unit. One of
Wow.
the few places where my powers were welcomed. Your father made another one.
Oh, that's cool. Well, we're here if you need us.
I know it's not the same, but I'm a good listener.
I hope you're as good at being Pathfinder. I said I wouldn't get in the way, and I meant it. But I prepped for years as your father's second. Then he chooses you? An untrained Pathfinder and all this mess to fix? The hell was he thinking?
So she's a bit bitter about
Is this going
things
to be
then.
a problem, Cora?
I don't want a rival. Just answers. It's done. Best I can do now is be your second. Keep your father's mission alive. Then maybe we'll all get what we came out here for.
Yeah.
Even if we get there, there's a mountain of hard work ahead.
Working hard was never my problem. Biotics like this. Thinking like an Asari huntress. I never had a place. Best I could be was a useful freak. The
Wow.
initiative was meant to be different. Will be different if this mission succeeds. So I'm seeing it through. It's quiet in here. I can keep the plants watered while I work. First job, see if there's any news on the Asari Ark. If they made it, we could use some Asari expertise. If you want to talk, I'll be here.
Good, good, good. Right. Yeah, we don't want any bad blood or anything.
Our tech lab is an engineer's dream. It's perfect for any delicate technical work.
Oh, pretty cool. Right, so now let's try and find someone else to talk to. I think this is a pretty cool feature that we get ladders in this game instead of like elevators. That's pretty snazzy. Let's go in here.
Don't give the Pathfinder too much trouble. Oh, Rushan.
Who are you talking to?
Kesh, Nexus Superintendent, thinks she can boss me around just 'cause she's my granddaughter.
Oh wow. We like trouble.
I like the no trouble plan. How about we stick with that?
Kesh said not too much trouble, kid. Not no trouble. You can't make sure some trouble's always coming for you.
That's not reassuring.
Life out here ain't reassuring. You'll get used to it.
Is that all you brought?
You travel lean when supplies are tight and you're on your own.
We have suppliers
Your
at
people
the
had to know
Nexus.
what it'd be like when you left the Nexus.
We did, but there weren't a lot of options. After the mutiny happened, it was either buckle under Tan's rules or start our own colony. Easy choice. Bad consequences all around.
It needs you,
Krogan
Drac.
could have made a real difference on the Nexus.
Yeah.
Staying under those conditions would have just resulted in another mutiny. We have a much better shot at something good out here.
Can't argue with that.
Right. So now we've spoken to Drac, let's find someone else. Oh yeah, Lexi said she wanted to talk to us, and I think she's in here.
You're not Harry.
Yeah.
The blue give it away? Habitat 7 was a little more action-packed than Harry bargained for. He decided to spend his retirement years on the Hyperion looking after your sister.
Well, welcome aboard.
Happy to have you, Dr. Tapero.
I'll do my best. Now, hold still.
Ow!
Sorry.
I remember you having a gentler touch.
Still trying to get my bearings. Thought I'd be waking up colonists, not taking care of the Pathfinder.
Being nervous means you understand what's at stake.
That's the problem. I always hoped to work in the field, but everything's happening so quickly.
Focus on the positive. It helps.
I guess this is my opportunity to study alien species firsthand. Getting a Ket specimen aboard the Hyperion would be difficult, but here...
What?
A Ket corpse. For autopsy, a live subject would be better, but I'm not greedy.
Wow.
Why do you care about the Ket?
Harry didn't tell you? I'm a specialist in alien anatomy. My
Alright.
thesis on Krogan virility and aggression is what got me in the initiative.
Okay. You're full of surprises. Yeah, let's go for the romance.
I'd love to hear more. Over dinner, maybe?
Oh. Thing is, Ryder, you're not my type.
What's your type?
Oh,
Not a
no.
patient. I need to be able to look at you clinically without distractions.
Oh, Natalie
Am
Dormer.
I distracting?
Not nearly as much as you think you are. But we were discussing the Ket. An autopsy could teach us potential weaknesses, average lifespan.
Right.
Just something to think about. Sam, make sure the Pathfinder eats his vegetables.
Oh, good grief. No, not the vegetable. Wow, she just wanted to get away from us that quickly, eh? Just because we wanted to give you a nice little compliment, like, hey, would you like some dinner? And she's like, no, go away, you're not my type. Fine. Oh, you're in the armory? Is that in here?
Oh, hey, Pathfinder.
Oh, it is, okay.
The Pathfinder's there? Let me say hi.
Oh, who's that?
Fine, but don't embarrass me. Ryder, this is Sid, my sister. Sid, Ryder.
Oh, it's your little sis. Hi.
Hope I'm not interrupting something important.
Not at all. We were just finishing up.
Wait, Ryder, I just wanted to know if...
Oh, okay, cut her off.
So I know it feels like I just jumped aboard your ship without explanation.
Yeah, let's go for that. We
Now's
need
as good a time as any.
answers.
I think... No. I know that I can be of use here. I know everyone on the crew, even the actuators Gil prefers for the ship. Better, I know how to get my hands on them. With me around, your crew's going to be at their best. We've been failing for months, Ryder. Now that we have you, we have a chance out here.
Cool. So I think with the romance options out there, I'm going to go for Vetra, because I think she's my fave out of the
Wow,
lot.
that's some laser focus.
Yeah? Was it too much? Some people get intimidated.
Well.
We need that sort of drive. I just hope I can keep up.
You'll keep up. And I promise I won't tell if you don't. We should
Alright
track
then.
down a lead for Gil's actuators. Back channels, you know.
Okay.
We'll chat later?
Yeah, let's do that. Okay. Well, that's good. We're building relationships. Let's see who's in here. Oh, it's Liam.
Pathfinder, help me with something? I know, not exactly standard. Gotta make the space comfortable. Plus, the fabric diffuses the charge from an overclocked Omni blade. Not giving up a 6% boost, right?
It doesn't make sense.
Right. What?
Never mind. BS for the requisition.
Alright.
So, finally time for that beer?
Yeah.
And after 2 years and a dozen suspensions, I took a lateral promotion out of the force. Being a cop just didn't fit. But crisis response?
Oh, he was
Keeping people out of
cop, was
trouble,
he?
that worked. I bet Hustle followed you into a few peace actions. Think about your Alliance days much?
I don't... Yeah, let's go for that.
I wanted adventure and mystery at the edge of known space. There was so much to see. Seems like a long time ago.
600 years, give or take.
Yeah.
So, Pathfinder. Why Andromeda?
That blunt, huh?
That blunt.
I needed to leave that life. The adventure. Let's go for that one.
When I started with the Alliance, it was about adventure. But with my dad's troubles, staying wasn't going to work. I needed something new. But if I wanted to get away, it had to be this far.
Gotcha. Clean slate. Classic.
Back at you, Costa. Why'd you come?
I want to say I'm running from my past, but really running from myself. That'd be a great story.
Oh yes. Write it in the book.
But it's bullshit. I had family, friends, a good enough job, nothing was wrong. I just heard about the initiative and I believed in it. I believed in a new beginning. Still do. I have to. We're in it.
We could change direction. It puts pressure on all of us. Let's go for that.
If it all goes wrong, it could feel like we left for no reason.
I know why I'm here. A bad start can't change that. I won't let it. In crisis response, I'd focus on essentials. That's you and this team. Pathfinder leads to planets, leads to people. You've got your part covered. You've got this. I'll do my damnedest to help with the rest.
Alright. See, this is what it's all about. To have a squad member like this. He is a literal bro. Okay, let's actually see who's in here.
Pathfinder, making the rounds. Slumming it, huh? Want to see how the riffraff are making out?
Hey, it's a dirty job. Are you the riffraff spokesman?
King, actually. You might want to bow. Otherwise, no telling what might fall off the Nomad when you're out there.
I'll
Well,
take my chances. Just want to see how things are going with the ship.
I can coax more out of this baby than some might think, but we shouldn't go too far or push too hard between Nexus stops. For now. It just feels good to be stretching our wings, you know? Locked in idle too long, you start to drift. People, same as ships. Stuck on the Nexus, gotta say, I was regretting joining the Initiative.
I doubt you were the only one.
Yes, but it's a new thing for me, regret. I tend to live the way I work. Kind of feel it, do it. Not a lot of close ties, no real sense of purpose. Figured maybe I'd find my true calling in Andromeda. Then I got here and, oops, I just made a decision there's no turning back from. I was going nuts on that station. You can't know how jazzed I was when you showed up.
You mean how jazzed you were that a Pathfinder showed up?
Tomato, potato. You just keep pointing this ship wherever you want it to go, and I'll make sure she can get there. Deal?
Deal.
tomato, potato. Okay then. Okay, so we still got a couple of people that we want to talk to. But I think what I want to do is I want to go down the ladder so that we can go to our little, like, captain's cabin or whatever it's called. And I think this is it. We got our own nice little bed, a nice little overview of where we are currently, and a desk with some stuff on it as well. I'm not actually sure if I've actually gone through this stuff before, but I probably have. Right, let's acknowledge all those. So we need to speak with Aridana. Let's speak with Sam, see what he has to say.
EOS has been a lesson in contrast. Alec Ryder rarely endured doubt. His accomplishments were taken for granted. But you succeeded on EOS, despite doubt and fear. Emotionally, the difference is like catching a ball versus catching a star. You have grown as a result, and so have I.
Aw, that's really cute.
Thanks, Sam. Nothing more.
Okay, right, so just to show you guys, I think I might have actually done this last time, but if you want to go ahead and change what clothes you're wearing, like for casual or for your actual armor, you can do so here, but I'm going to leave them as they are. But you can just like customize what type of casual wear you want to use as well. Like there's a jacket, or you can have just a shirt. I quite like the long sleeved look for Scott Ryder. I quite like it. So now I'm going to go through here because I think yeah, Suvi and Kalo are here, but I want to talk to PB before I do talk to them.
You're setting up in here, huh?
Yeah, I'm going through what we got out of that vault. If I can crack this data storage box, it'll help with a personal project back on the Nexus. This is a nice, out-of-the-way place where I can tinker, and I can sleep anywhere. It's not exactly homey, but I like that about it. Not really looking for a home. Oh, but I will help you find everyone a home. While I'm with you, at least.
Oh, wow.
Should I consider you a temporary addition?
Everything's temporary, Ryder. I get it. You want to know who's on your ship, so you're here to figure out what makes me tick, right?
Something like that? Sure.
Well, I was born in a log cabin on rural Haitiana to simple but loving parents, just trying to... I look forward, not back, Ryder. Why snooze through my life story?
That's a good
Get to
epiphany
know
in
me out in the
life.
field while we're uncovering the mysteries of this galaxy. That's why I'm here. Got tired of yawning back home.
You should try sleeping more. Wow, boredom drove you here.
You left everything and everyone you knew because you were bored?
No, I came with someone I knew. Then she got bored with me. Ryder, the Milky Way was so... been there, done that. Even if I hadn't done it, someone had. If there's one thing you should know about me, it's that I live for the unknown. For the never been done.
So she wants to make her own little discoveries. A bit like a Tomb Raider thing then, because she makes some cool little discoveries. Let's go for that.
Well, congratulate yourself. No one has ever so successfully dodged my attempts to get to know them.
Yes,
Yeah.
I'm #1!
Well.
Buy me a drink sometime. Who knows what will spill out of my mouth.
Wow.
Then again, I need remnant scrap. Remtech, I call it. For projects like the one I
Right.
mentioned. Which you're gonna love, by the by. Promise to bring me what you scrounge, and I'll submit to all your questions.
Remtech.
Okay then.
You got it.
That sounds like a plan. We will give you some Rentec if we come across it. Right, so let's actually talk to Suvian Callow.
Scans of the Scourge. All that dark energy twisting and turning on itself. It's splendid.
Yeah, it does have beauty.
I suppose it is a rather darkly beautiful phenomenon.
Darkly beautiful. I like that.
Very
Helios
ominous.
is incredible, isn't it? Not just constructs like the Scourge and the Remnant Vaults. Just all of it.
The Remnant Vaults, that's what
alien.
it's called.
A
I
constant
forgot the name.
reminder of the divine intelligence behind all creation.
Ah, so she probably has a bit of faith. It's not divine, I thought. Let's go for that.
There's something about coming face to face with something wondrous that makes you want to believe.
Wow. It's wonderful to meet someone who understands. I've had to justify myself so often. As if having faith in the divine invalidated my work as a scientist. As if the sacred could be diminished by the search for truth.
Yeah, I like a diverse team. I don't want to be mean to people, you know? I'm open to stuff
It's
like
good to
that.
have different voices on my team.
Yeah.
I like that.
Excellent. Oh, speaking of the team, I should update the folks back in the Nexus with the latest reports. We'll talk later.
And she's got a Scottish accent. Oh god, that was terrible. Ignore me. Gosh, no, run away. Alright, before we actually go away and run in shame, let's talk to Callow.
Glad you stopped by. You'll pardon me if I keep an eye on our vector?
That's probably smart.
Nothing like being on the bridge of your very own ship, is there?
Alright,
You mentioned something about helping design the Tempest?
Test pilot, mostly. Plunging through the Nemean Abyss was almost a preparation for the Scourge. Of course, it took a whole team to build the Tempest. I was the only one to come to Helios, though.
Why did you?
What can I say? We poured our hearts into a ship that wouldn't realize her potential until Andromeda. I could have stood on the shore and waved goodbye, or took the leap to see how it all turned out.
Just as a little side note, I like how you can see the little details in his eyes, because I used to think that Solarians had proper just blank black eyes, a bit like a frog or something. A big step for one ship, let's go for that.
I like the Tempest, but I'm not sure I'd travel between galaxies for her.
The unknown frontier had its charms, too. It's just strange not having the rest of the design team. I remember Serena debugging line 2281 over and over, chewing that green pencil. Tion and O'Connell arguing equations, tapping on the console, 3 drips of coffee on the corner.
You remember all that?
Oh, yes. Solarians have photographic memories, and apparently mine's unusually sharp. Like my past is still happening. Though I suppose with the Solarian arc missing, you might not get many chances to compare.
I quite like Callow. we'll find him, because I tend to think that I like to have a good photographic memory in a way. But yeah, let's go, we'll find him.
Don't sweat it. We'll bring the Solarians home.
Yeah, they must be out there somewhere.
I just have to be patient, that's all. I should get back to it, but thank you. I was afraid the Tempest would be mothballed after we lost your father. We built her for this. She deserves to be in a Pathfinder's hands. Please, come by any time.
Alright. Good to hear, Carlo. Also, before I actually go ahead and check through the world map, I'm going to show you guys some little packs I opened up. Basically, when I've been playing through the multiplayer, you unlock these packs, and whilst you sort of play through them, you can use them to open in the actual single player. I might have gone through this in the previous episode, I'm not too sure, but I had a lot, as in I had it all maxed out, where if I tried to play the multiplayer anymore, I would have been missing out on packs. So I pretty much opened them up for this campaign, not for the one that I do outside of this recording. I basically have another playthrough where I have a female character, but for this one obviously I'm doing the male one. But yeah, as you can see, you can like pretty much check out all the stuff that I'm getting, like materials, credits, weapons, and as it goes through, it pretty much just gives you a list of the worst to best, from the worst coming first and then the best to the last. As you can see, the N7 weapons are coming they are coming up on the end, so I am definitely going to be checking out the N7 weapons in this episode if I get the chance. That'll be pretty awesome. Right, let's see what is on the galaxy map. Okay, so now we're going to be heading back to the Nexus. Also, whilst I'm doing this, I'm going to show off what you can actually do whilst you're exploring the planets on the map, so you can check out anomalies and stuff, because I do not think I've done that yet. But yeah, I'll definitely be going through it.
Familiar territory.
Oh, yeah.
The Nexus has been here for months. Still not enough time to survey it all.
Yeah, we'll go through a couple of these like little things
Anomaly
quickly.
detected.
So let's check out this anomaly. It's probably going to be a planet. And as well, we can skip this so it doesn't take too long. But as well, I'll go through the others in further detail. I don't even know what I'm saying right now. Right, let's go ahead and check out this anomaly. So what I'm doing is just holding down the right the right little click, I guess, on the mouse. I don't really know what to call it, but yeah, let's go for that. Deploy drone. And that will pick something up. Oh, wreckage, okay. Oh, so we got some little materials there. Wow. Okay. So let's go out of the planet view and go to a different place. Yeah, so can we actually scan? Or can't we? Okay, I don't think we can. So let's just like go to another planet then. So I won't skip it this time. But there is an option to do so, because it does take quite a while to do so, you know, to go from planet to planet or from like a different station or whatever. But yeah, it's just to show like how immersive it is in this game. I like that about it though, that it just shows off a little bit. Because even though it did look good in Mass Effect 3, it didn't like properly show off too much. Okay, so I don't think there's anything too weird going on around here, as you can see, so let's just go out of that. But we have scanned the planet, so that's all good, it's fine. Oh, activate scanner, okay. Oh, what's this?
Probes launched. I found something.
Oh, element 0. Okay, so let's skip that. Oh wow, that's very pretty. Let's go ahead and collect that. Element 019. And I think that's red because it's like a rare material. So that's really good. I don't know what you can use it for, but I'm guessing you can use it for different things. Is there any more things going on? Alright, let's go to this little planet. I think it's a planet. And we want to skip that. Oh, it's got like a little moon for it as well. Okay, nothing new, that's fine. And let's go to this place. So as you can see as well, on the top of like the little menu whilst I'm going through the planets, the progression of this like system is going up, because I'm basically going through all of the planets. Alright, let's have a look at this anomaly then.
Deploying probe. Anomaly found.
Oh, volcano. Oh, XP. Okay, so like we've made a little discovery on the planet then. Alright then, that's pretty cool. Okay, so I think we have the Nexus now. That will probably be the last section. I won't skip it for this because we want to see what it looks like when we're traveling to the Nexus, you know? And see if they're actually doing well on, you know, making sure it's getting built or whatever, or, you know, it's being fully developed. Oh, I'm guessing this isn't the Nexus then. Oh, it is. Oh, right. Okay, that confused me for a second then. Alright, yeah, we want to go to the docking bay, and there are so many side quests. Yeah, let's go. Oh, look at it. That's pretty awesome. And now we are landing in the Nexus. It kind of reminds me a little bit of what was it called? The Citadel? Was it the Citadel? From Mass Effect 3, 2 and 1, where it's like sort of curved with like the buildings and stuff. It kind of reminds me of that.
Pathfinder, is it true? We're settling Eos.
We've thought that before.
But Eos is different now, right? Pathfinder.
All right, settle down. Give him space. Lieutenant Syax, Kendros' aide. They all wanted to see you. Real hope again. It's been a while.
It's a good day to party. Just doing my job.
They've got a Pathfinder again. This is what we do.
And you've done it splendidly.
Professor Herrick, right?
What you achieved with that remnant vault is unprecedented, Pathfinder. Impossible.
Wow.
New scientific talent waking up will unravel those mysteries. The whole Nexus will benefit.
The Outpost is a good leader. Yeah, let's go for
August
that.
Bradley will oversee that. He's the new mayor.
Yeah, I like
Bradley.
him. He seems
I know
nice.
him. Seems like a good man.
Well, what are you waiting for? There's a new world out there.
Thank you, Ryder.
Alright, good. We're keeping the people happy. Oh, hello.
Do you have just a minute?
Oh, I think this is about the interview that we had from like an email. Let's talk to this girl.
Ryder, isn't it? Kerry Tavessa, freelance vidmaker. This is Hakim, my producer. I could use your help.
What are you looking for?
Director Tans asked for an uplifting documentary on the initiative. Translation, paint rainbows over our problems.
Well.
But our problems are history. People deserve the truth, not propaganda.
Yeah, that's notable.
It takes integrity to record the truth and nothing but.
Well, I do my best. And you could help me out. The heart of my documentary will be an interview series. I was hoping you'd take part. I want the dirt and blood of our story, not the convenient fairy tale Tan's looking for. Interested?
Yeah, let's take part.
Okay, interview away.
Let's start at home. 14 months and the Nexus still isn't finished. Arcs are missing, we have people in exile. By any standard, this wasn't the plan. Our leadership describes these as anticipated issues. Would you agree?
By standard, this wasn't my plan. We need to do better, yeah.
We still have to fix them. Everyone, leaders included, needs to pitch in. Let's be honest about these challenges and how we're going to face them.
Nice. Won't make you popular with the leaders, but it's good to hear.
Yeah.
Bandwidth means I'm transmitting in short bursts, so that's all for now.
We need to talk for the people.
I'll have more questions later.
Alright, thank you very much, Kerry.
I'll get to work editing.
Alright, cool. And as well, just this little side note, I recognize the script there because I noticed that BioWare had a little competition for, like, if you want to take part in voice acting for the game and stuff, and you'd be able to visit one of their studios, so that was pretty cool. I didn't take part myself, but I kind of regret it now. But anyways, let's go to the objective and talk to Tarn.
Hello. Director Tan is expecting you.
Oh, hello.
Last time I was here, this was a storage closet.
Pathfinder Hall just needed a Pathfinder to open.
Oh, she's a female Solarian. I don't think we've seen one of those before.
Hydroponics is only at partial capacity.
Not good enough.
We don't have enough people. My workers need a break, Tan.
I sympathize, but not until our survival is no longer at risk. Now please excuse me while I meet with our Pathfinder. Hey, Ryder. Addison told me about the outpost. You're the hero of the hour.
Oh, yeah. Let's go for still a big job ahead, though.
Let's hold off on the celebration. We haven't found home yet.
Oh, there's no need for modesty. Success affords leverage over those who doubted you.
And you're my best friend?
A patron. One who shares your vision of a prosperous future.
Yeah, you don't know
Do
me, mate.
respect Director Tan, but you don't know me.
Oh, I think I do. Your ingenuity speaks for itself, Ryder. Deciphering the vault, alien terraforming. It's not how we imagined all this, but a good Pathfinder improvises. And a great one hangs it on the wall.
Okay, then. So I'm guessing he's showing
the
Eos
first
then.
trophies to grace Pathfinder Hall. You're a symbol now, Ryder. A reason for people to believe.
Good. Right, it was a team effort though.
It wouldn't have been possible without my crew. They're a talented bunch.
But you're their beacon.
Careful, he'll end up adopting you, Ryder.
Ha.
Ah, my staff.
Colleagues, you wouldn't be looking to cut us out, would you, Tan?
I remind you, I am the director of the initiative.
They're still your colleagues though. They gotta take part in stuff. Yeah, all opinions matter.
This isn't the time for arguing over who gets to be king. Too much is at stake. We should be cooperating.
That's what I've been saying since we arrived.
Then I look forward to winning our Pathfinder support.
I have concerns about your decision on Eos, Ryder. An outpost full of scientists won't do as much good if the Kett attack.
But it will help support the Nexus. Improved research could help feed our people.
Yeah.
And we could argue about it all day long, as we always do. The decision was made. Now we move on. What is your plan for moving on, Ryder?
We have a lead on the terraforming network. I need to take the Tempest deeper into the sector to investigate. If the other Golden Worlds are where they should be, this could get us closer to them.
Careful. The Kett are scouring the cluster for remnant technology. You'll end up in a fight, for sure. You might also run into exiles. They didn't leave the Nexus on good terms.
And we still need more outposts. They're important to expanding the station.
Though with Ark still missing, this could be a chance for Ryder to search for them. Yes, I think that's best. You have my permission.
I don't need your permission, mate.
I wasn't really asking for it.
Of course. I support that kind of enthusiasm.
Right.
Yeah, we're not being told what to do, guys. And we have leveled up, so let's quickly go ahead and go through that. So, let's go to skills. Right, so, and what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to upgrade something in combat. So, we have Trip Mine. Let's go ahead and increase that by rank 2. Yeah, we're going to increase that to rank 2. It would be cool to get concussive shot, but we can't really get that at the moment. Oh, okay, so we've unlocked soldier for one of the profiles. Alright, so we've got engineer as well. That's pretty cool. Tech, so we can get energy drain, assault turret. Assault turret is actually pretty cool. Team support, let's go for that. So team shields go up by 4%. I'm gonna go ahead and probably get energy drain, because I think that'll be pretty handy, like gaining shields. Let's go for assault turret as well. Okay, so let's confirm that. Now let's go back to combat. I think I'll actually go ahead and grab Omni Grenade just in case if I feel like using those. Pistols, I'll increase that by 1 because I think I can see myself using those as well. And I may actually go ahead and get a biotic ability. So the one I'm thinking is Lance. So I'll just grab that just for the sake of it. You know, if I feel like using a bit of biotics and stuff, that would be pretty awesome. Right, so let's go ahead through the squad members. Like, I think there's quite a lot to go through with those. Okay, so we have 4 points. I'm going to go ahead and increase charge for Cora, defensive. There we go. So we still can't actually increase, well, not increase, but unlock their extra ability. We need 18 skill points invested. So that may take quite a while for these characters. So Vetra, I'm going to increase her power armor because that's pretty much one of her unique abilities. Let's increase her shields. Now let's go to Drac. I don't think we've actually gone through his abilities yet. So he has Blood Rage, Incinerate, Flat Cannon, which is a locked skill. Krogan Warrior, a combat passive ability, and another combat passive called Grizzled Veteran. Right, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to increase Krogan Warrior. Let's increase it by 3. And now Blood Rage, I'm going to increase that by 2. Because that'll be really handy for making him really sturdy and like defensive in combat. I think I'm going to increase his passive to 2. I think that'll be okay. Because I can see him doing a lot of melee combat and stuff, so that'll be really handy. Now we have PB. So let's go ahead and look at her abilities. I think we've already gone through these. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to increase Invasion, I think. So we get recharge 20% with pull 25% recharge. I kind of want to avoid and steer away from pull, so I'm going to increase Invasion instead, because don't get me wrong, pull is a good ability to have on the extra side, but if I were to use it myself, I would only have 1 point invested in it, especially if I'm on multiplayer. I don't know why I was going to say combat then, but you know, it's not really the ability that I think is amazing. Right, so now we have Liam. I think I'm going to increase his military training to 2 power and force damage. That's pretty good. Now we have defense. Yeah, let's go for that so he has more health, because I can see him being slightly a bit like a tank, where he goes and charge in and like do some mean bit of not melee damage but close-up damage. And I think the others are doing pretty good as well. I think they're okay, and you can have a look at their stats as well, like their health and things like that. So that's pretty cool. Right, so that's all done. Okay, right, so let's go ahead and talk to Addison and see what she knows about perks then. Because this will be pretty interesting, since we don't actually know what these are and we haven't heard about them before.
You've shaken things up, Pathfinder. My department actually has colonial affairs to direct. And you have new tools to help grow the initiative. AVP, ready for spending.
AVP? Alright, tell me more.
Sam said there was new functionality to discuss.
It's how the initiative was designed to support the Pathfinder. You and your team are out there making Andromeda viable. That empowers all of us. Hit a threshold. A new cryo group can be brought out. Want more focus on research, like on prodromos? That's your call. Brecker will introduce the interface and handle minutiae. All you need to do is decide what life in Andromeda means.
Alright
no
then.
pressure.
Right, so let's have a look at these AVP things then, these little perks.
Hello, Pathfinder. I am Cryo Deployment Administrator Vladimir Brecker, C63 Galati. Your first task is to decide irrevocably the course of every life in the initiative.
Whoa,
right.
That seems like
nice.
Too much.
Yes, of course. But now you respect what we're doing. Andromeda viability and Nexus thresholds are your tools, your reward, and our future. How can I help?
Okay, so let's talk about well, actually, waking what people? No, let's see what's first actually.
Where do I start?
The interface is active and will respond only to a Pathfinder. It's ready for your first selection. You may begin shaping the initiative at your leisure.
Right, okay. So let's have a look at these AVP things then. So we have scientist pods, military pods, commerce pods. Let's have a look at each. Okay, so this one increases research points earned at regular intervals. Oh, that would be handy. Selection of materials at regular intervals. So I guess these are like not really upgrades, but like little things that we get over time. That's pretty handy actually. So this one has tech materials at regular intervals. Hidden caches around established forward stations. 15% more credits from Apex missions. That's really handy. I don't know if that's actually for the multiplayer or not, but that's quite interesting. I might actually go for that, because in the long in the actual long run for that long run, that would be really handy. So I think I'm gonna go for that regardless, because if it doesn't help the multiplayer, then that's fine, you know. But yeah, that will be fine for now, because I mean, we can do without having some of the perks for now, because we are starting off the adventure, and as well more credits will actually be handy for buying stuff, since you know it's early days and we want to try and get the best equipment possible. So now that's all done, I think we're pretty much just going to head back to the Nexus. So we are back in the Tempest. I might have actually said the Nexus when I said I'd be going back here. But anyways, let's have a quick look at the galaxy map, because there's a new place that has opened up for us, like a new little system that we can check out. And it is called Aya, a Trial of Hope. But next time we are going to be heading to that actual system, seeing what's going on, you know, so that we can get more information and actually find that vault as well. And that'll be really interesting. So if you guys would like to see that in the next episode, then please leave me a like if you did, because I'm not actually sure if I will do another episode after this or not. So please let me know if you do want to see some more, regardless of the quality. So if you want to see some more content similar to Mass Effect, then please subscribe, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so that you'll be notified when I upload a single episode. Or you may want to see some more content that will be coming to the channel soon, so stay tuned for that. But anyways, thank you very much for watching, guys. I hope that you have a fantastic day, and I will see you in the next part of whatever I do next. So until then, see ya!